Amidst the constant glitz of neon lights, Las Vegas suddenly transformed into a giant stage pulsating with purple. The city, usually synonymous with luxurious casinos, towering hotels, and non-stop parties, now exhibited a different atmosphere, livelier, more hopeful, and more emotional than ever. It all began when news of BTS's confirmed arrival for the spectacular Arirang World Tour 2026 began to spread like an irresistible wave across the globe. And amidst the millions of pounding hearts, one name once again became the center of global attention: Jungkook, the Golden Magne, whose stage presence can make a city feel as if it were alive with just one step. Since the giant purple digital posters appeared along the strip, Las Vegas has been hypnotized. Iconic buildings that usually radiate golden yellow have transformed into a deep violet explosion, as if every corner of the city is celebrating the arrival of a global music legend whose name shines even brighter than the casino lights. From the windows of the grand hotels to the small souvenir shops on the side streets, everything breathes a single rhythm, a rhythm filled with expectation, love, and the overwhelming joy of armies who have come from all over the world. This phenomenon wasn't just preparation for a concert, nor was it just a typical celebrity welcome. It was a complete transformation of an entertainment city that was usually loud, fast, and unwavering, now melted under a purple wave that flooded every space. Las Vegas witnessed how the power of culture, music, and emotional connection can transform the physical atmosphere of a place with just one name: BTS. Fans arrived early, filling airports, hotels, and even cafes. They brought light sticks, banners, and big dreams to witness a historic moment that might only happen once in their lives. Laughter, spontaneous singing, and even tears of joy began to flow before the concert began, creating a sensation unheard of at any other global event. Meanwhile, news from K-pop media outlets, including Top K-pop, heated up the atmosphere with update after update. Every little rumor about secret rehearsals, the sighting of a logistics truck, or even news that Jungkook was preparing a special performance increased the wave of enthusiasm among ARMY. Many said that Las Vegas had never experienced a storm of energy of this magnitude. Even locals expressed awe at how one band could move such a global audience. And slowly, Las Vegas' transformation into a sea of purple became more and more tangible. Streets were lined with tour-specific merchandise, digital billboards displayed concert teasers, and major hotels displayed Arirang-themed decorations. At night, the city looked like something out of a futuristic movie. The purple light reflecting off the glass of buildings made the Las Vegas skyline appear like a man-made aurora. Every photo uploaded by fans went viral, adding to the global euphoria of BTS's arrival. All eyes were now on the moment when the plane carrying the members finally landed. Cameras were ready to capture their first steps, fans held their breath, and the world waited with equal anticipation. Because everyone knew, when BTS set foot in Las Vegas, that purple storm wouldn't just arrive, it would explode, flow, and create a new era in global music history. And so Las Vegas transformed. From a global entertainment capital to a giant purple ocean, from a party center to a center of hope, from an empty space to a space filled with the boundless love of millions of hearts united by music. This wasn't just the arrival of musicians. It's a shift in energy, a shift in atmosphere, a shift in history. Las Vegas isn't just welcoming BTS, it's transforming itself because of it. As the next night fell, Las Vegas, transformed into a sea of purple, radiated an even more intense energy than before. Newcomers arriving from various countries were stunned to see how the entertainment capital seemed reborn. Those who had only seen viral photos on social media were now witnessing the transformation firsthand, and the reality was far more stunning than anything they'd heard. The air that night was filled with a thrill of anticipation that was almost palpable, like a subtle wave rippling every time an ARMY's small scream rang out from a street corner. Meanwhile, rumors circulated that the technical staff had been working non-stop for the past 48 hours to prepare a massive stage specifically designed to fit the concept of the Arirang World Tour 2026. It wasn't just magnificent. The stage was touted as one of the most complex concert structures ever built in America. Although the full stage hadn't been seen by the public yet, leaks from inside workers suggested that the LED visuals would emit a purple wave effect, as if the ocean were coming to life beneath the members' feet. When the news spread, the army who had already filled the streets immediately screamed with excitement. They imagined how Jungkook's voice would echo through the audio system, which they claimed had the most advanced technology of the year. Many of them began sharing stories about their years following BTS, recalling moments from their debut era, and the long journey that had led them to this point, witnessing history being made in a city that never sleeps. Amidst the hustle and bustle, Las Vegas wasn't just filled with ordinary tourists. It was now a gathering place for a global community that knew each other without speaking a common language. The glowing purple light sticks lent an inexplicable sense of comfort, like a token of recognition that whoever held them up was part of a large, supportive family. Many locals, who initially didn't understand the craze, eventually became captivated. They took photos of the city's decorations, asked about the fandom, and some even bought merchandise just to preserve the memory of this historic moment. As the night wore on, the atmosphere grew even more frenzied. Major hotels began playing BTS songs in their lobbies, casinos displayed Arirang-themed mini banners near slot machines, and restaurants along the strip offered special purple-themed menus as a welcome gesture. No one could ignore the fact that BTS's arrival had changed the rhythm of the city. Even taxi drivers said they had never seen such enthusiasm, not even during the holiday season or major sporting events. And as the long-awaited hour approached, the Las Vegas skyline took on a different look. It was as if the entire city knew the moment would arrive any moment. Many armies began gathering at the airport with anticipation, carrying coasters, cameras, and hearts filled with longing. They waited to witness the members' first steps off the plane, a fleeting moment capable of moving thousands to tears in an instant. Rumors circulated that Jungkook was preparing something very special for the opening of the concert. Speculation grew wild. Some thought it would be a fully choreographed solo performance. Others speculated he would perform a new version of one of BTS's most emotional songs. Whatever the truth, one thing was certain. The world was holding its breath. Las Vegas that night was more than just a city of entertainment. It had become a global stage for emotion. Everyone, whether in person or watching on screen, sensed that something monumental was about to happen. This city's transformation is a testament to how music can unite millions, transform a place, and even shift the pulse of a city as big as Las Vegas. And when the purple light bounced off the tall buildings again, as if inviting the call of destiny, everyone knew the big night was just around the corner. Nothing could stop this purple wave. Not Las Vegas, not the world. Everything was